children and parents fighting on social media.
Hit the horn on this one.
It seems like every week or every month. First it was Master P and Romeo. It's just like every week it's a new.
Now it's T.I. and King.
It's like every week is. So with me, I understand King a little bit. How do we know what his reality is? How do T.I. know what his reality is? He don't know.
I mean, do King live on his own? Look, now we going back to the household thing.
Right.
So you trying to say T.I. can't control his household?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Ultimately, that falls on the father.
We don't
But
know.
you're under the assumption that he can.
So
by saying, how do we know?
Listen, we from an area, right? So let's say the kids that went to Holy Spirit, the kids that went to St. Aug, you don't think they was outside?
I was with him.
All right then. So but their parents might not know. Yo, we got all this stuff for you.
No, their parents know.
I can't tell you what their parents know, bro.
Yeah.
So
as a parent, do you know?
My parent didn't know what the heck I was doing outside. No, not your
parent. You are the parent now.
Do I know what my child's doing outside?
Or do you assume?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you now. I will hope that she's not doing nothing that I've taught her to do. But at the end of the day, who do we don't know outside of what's going on in the house. Once they leave the door, we don't know.
Yeah, the only thing we could teach them is thing we could teach them is
how
the
old
morals.
Is that boy?
He's old enough. He's out of high school, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joker old enough to say. Hold up, they old enough to. He's old enough to say he's standing on business.
Right.
He got that going viral too. That's going viral.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
You think they running a play on them?
Hey, listen. I think they are running a
business is going crazy.
I honestly think they are running a play because somebody just threw a party in Atlanta.
I heard they got caught on video.
And they got caught on video, and they threw T.I. and his son on the flyer. Crazy. That's
T.I. crazy.
And T.I. pulled up to the
party, and they caught him partying and shit. Same day.
It's not happening. I need all this.
Right. So
I agree.
To King's part, I do understand, and Tip's part, I think.
Man, I don't like that disrespecting your
I'm about to say that. Man. I think Tip, you let it go too far.
No.
You let it go too far. But once I heard stand on business, I'm popping on you.
But he understand the atmosphere that he's in.
So he probably
who he is.
Yeah. Who he is. The
Somebody said that to me.
In.
Like,
at that time, you just can't pop on your kid.
Right.
Diapers will be at your door in the heartbeat.
But he's always a grown man, right? King's a grown man.
Hey, listen, they'll press charges and be like, listen, I ain't like what we saw. Right, somebody gonna feel away.
So what y'all trying to say? That disconnected from his son because that boy. You could look at that boy and tell he ain't right. He's going through some drug issues. There's a lot of things going on.
I don't even know, man. I just think he was pacified his whole life to the point where he said he
didn't grow up with them. He grew up with the grandma.
That's what I'm saying. He's more feminine.
Yeah,
he's more feminine than masculine. Right. You can tell by the way he talk.
He just look.
You can tell by the way he talk and how he carry himself. I don't think
he stayed with Tip and Tiny. He said, I grew up with my grandma. I didn't grow up with them.
All right, cool. Why? Because they was on the road? Yeah, but you ain't.
Probably.
All right.
That part we don't know.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I get back to how do we know
let's say that's the case. Okay, so why else would he be with the grandma? Yo, you got two parents that's stars.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now I mean one of the biggest down south coalitions to ever come out of the South, and one of the biggest groups, R&B groups to ever.
And you got other siblings, so why?
That's why
you the only one tripping?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want some attention.
So
he want attention.
You want attention. You want attention. You want the accolades that your father and your mother is getting. You like that's what it is.
Because the other two are totally different from Tip.
He chilling.
Yeah, they don't act like they dad at all.
Chilling.
I mean, they both into music, but one do country music and one is on like some conscious rap.
And mind you, I just saw something from the conscious rap son. Like he's really like a chill kid. Mm-hmm. Like why you wildin'?
And I guess he rap too, right? The little one.
Nah, I think he like a party
dropping in 48 hours or something like that.
That joke good.
Standing on business. At the end of the day,
this track in 48 hours.
He's standing on business.
Like that.
At the end of the day, I do understand where he was coming from. Yo, you don't know how I was brought up. I could have been selling pounds. You don't know that what I was doing outside the crib. Man. And I do understand Tip, but me personally, I probably would have risked it all and
Hov did that. So hopefully you ain't have to go through that.
But do you think it's parents trying to enforce the father or mother role too late?
For sure.
That's for sure. Because they didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
He's saying I didn't grow up with them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so maybe now that you're trying to do it, Dad, it's too late.
It's too late, yeah.
I'm who I am.
But I guarantee you financially he's straight.
No, he's good. Facts.
And you say I am who I am. He ain't.
How do we know? That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
This is why
he playing devil's
these
advocate,
kids,
y'all.
man.
He playing devil's advocate. He don't believe that.
These kids nowadays, man. These kids nowadays,
man. Back and play his game. Tell him stop playing.
This is we live in
play the game.
We live in the era of the electronic mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All that money.
It's the era we live in. We live in the era of an electronic mind. Like there's not. I just had this conversation with my son the other day. Took him to basketball practice, and he was just like, "What was you doing? What was you doing at 12 years old?" And I was like, "Damn, let me think." I was like 12 years old. That was back in 1998. I said, "Oh, 1998. We was outside. We was having fun." I said, "We ain't had no cell phones. We wasn't doing nothing." I started going into detail about how we interacted with each other. You know, emotionally, physically. We literally interacted with each other. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have something to, go on
now how we found each other?
All of this stuff. Like,
we ran around on bikes until we seen about 10 bikes. Oh, there they go right there.
Oh, there they go right there.
That's how we found each other.
or everybody was on that green electric box. You know what I mean? Chilling.
Word. You got to ride around.
You feel
and
me?
find your people. That's what we did.
Or you had the one dude with the radio. He had just got the new Panasonic. He rolling around. New clue drop. Yeah. Oh, that's such and such. I know that's him.
Coming down the block. Word. We grew up different.
Got the face of the radio off. Come on, come on, man. We from the essence.
Hit the rewind and the play button.
Yeah, but I was telling him though. I said, listen, we came from that. You know what I mean? And we understood each other emotionally, physically.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't more so like this internet type of wave. So.